Good evening, and a very, very, very good evening to you all. I'm on my second shift of the week, and it's my last one because obviously I'm not working New Year's Eve. So, yeah, and then I'm back again on New Year's Day. So, I'm glad I've got New Year's Eve off. Doesn't make any difference to me. I'll probably have a couple of drinks with my wife, see the new year in like we always do, and let the old year out. We always do that, opening, closing the front door and opening, closing the back door, blah blah blah, normal traditions. We'll probably have a sing-song between ourselves. we'll wait and see. Whatever you got up to during the day, obviously majority of you are still off work. I know that because there's hardly any vehicles on the road. All I see is trucks at the moment, and especially during the morning as well. There's quite a bit of traffic on the roads. It's not too bad, so I know that probably some of you are still have started work. If not, then I hope you're still having a fantastic festive break, and long may it continue until the new year. Probably the majority are back at work, probably the 6th of January or something like that. If you've taken 2 weeks or how much time you've taken, then I hope you're still having a fantastic time. Right, so I've only got another 806 to go to get to 1,000. So come on, guys, we can do it before the new year. I'm sure we can do it. Come on, guys, I need six more to make 200, and then that'll be me achieve my goal for this year, which would be absolutely brilliant. It really would. And I can concentrate a lot more on next year's content, because I'm seriously thinking of going down to 4 nights. Shh. I've got to have a word with the long-eared major back home and put forward my case. Why? Because I want to get a lot more content out there. I really do. I'm not going to be able to do that if I'm going to be working 5 nights a week. But if I can work the money out, then I might be able to. It might be able to sweeten the blow with our last a bit more. So we'll wait and see. Right. So I never gave a question on my first video when I started yesterday. So here's my question for the night, for all you super subscribers out there and everybody out there in YouTube world. If there's anyone, if you came into a lot of money, you won the lottery or something like that, and you had a chance to emigrate to any country in the world, where would you go and why? Now, the first country that would come into my mind would be Canada. Been to Canada, loved it, spent 2 years there. It was one of the most beautifulest countries I've ever been to, because it was right on the border of America. We could go over into the States as well, and I think America is absolutely fantastic. The scenery, everything about it, especially Montana was the second choice, but Canada would have been our first choice. It's people are fantastic. However, reevaluating it, and the way that Canada's being run at the moment with I don't know whether you know, the Prime Minister there, Justin Trudeau, is a complete tool. Sort of, I think he's came out the same mould as that idiot that we've got that's running our country. Yeah, when I was there was in 1999, 2000, 2001. Things were a lot different then, hell of a lot different. And now apparently it's the worst the country has ever been. It's terrible. Crime rate has risen exponentially. Illegals coming over the borders. It's been affected by drugs, gun crime. It's getting just as bad as the States, and they're battling at the moment to try and get the Prime Minister out, and this new guy in. I forgot his bloody name now, but he's on YouTube. He's brilliant. He's all common sense. He wants to get rid of all the wokeness, because it's the one that got there at the moment is just totally woke. And there was a clip that I saw on on YouTube. Justin Trudeau and his kids were skiing in British Columbia, and this woman came up to him. She had a video, and she said, "Prime Minister," and he went over and shook his hand and says, "Get the out of BC." And then he says, "Have a nice day." And he says, "Yeah, shove it." Oh my God. Face to face to a Prime Minister and that was just to Joe Public, and I thought, yeah, she's got it right.
Mr. Prime Minister, please get the f*** out of BC.
Have a wonderful day now.
Yeah, you suck.
I think it needs to be said over here. It definitely needs to be said over here. If he's ever out in public, that idiot that's running the country, if he's ever out there in public, you just need to walk up to him and say, retire, get out, pack your bags, go, because you're destroying the country. And that's my feeling, that's my point of view. Leave us a remark if you think I'm right, if you think I'm wrong. No doubt a lot of lefties will be saying that I'm wrong, but I don't really care, because I've said that, I've maintained this right from the very beginning, that no, I don't particularly like going down to the political avenue. You know that. I like my golf, I like talking about football when I can, only when Forest win, because they had a good win against Villa the other week. They won 2-1, and our lass is a Villa fan as well. I didn't rub a nose in it, only my brother-in-law over in America. So yeah, I do harp on a lot about golf, trucking as well. But yeah, the political side of things, political avenue, I seriously don't like going down, because I'm not politically minded. I do know a bit about politics, but at the moment it's at the forefront of everything that's going off in the world at the moment. Everything that's in our life is all politically driven. It affects our wages, it affects our life, it affects our living, it affects our job, taxes, home, mortgage, buying things, selling things, everything, fuel, everything is driven by the tax and the government. So it's very, very difficult to get away from politics. And like I said, at the moment, it is at the forefront of everything, because obviously we've gone through a general election, now got a governing body, which is Labour, the working man's party, and they are not, in my opinion, they are not working for the working man and the working class. That's my opinion. And then obviously over the water, you've got Mr. DJ Trump, that's just won by a landslide. So I think that the timing, Sunak, who to me was probably the weakest Prime Minister that we've ever had. Boris Johnson, he had a lot of potential and did absolutely bugger all. But he should have held on. Sunak should have held on until America had their vote, their election, and then we should have had ours. And I think things might have been different. I seriously think the outcome might have been different. I really do. Because what is going to happen over there will surely happen over here, and I cannot wait until the 20th of January. From day one, it's going to happen. Everything over there is going to change. I seriously think that's what's going to happen, and it's going to be monumental. It really is. And it's just a shame, like I say, it's a shame that the timing is wrong, because it could have happened over here and it could have been monumental, but at the moment it's not, and we're all suffering. So cry. Yeah, we are all going to be doing that in the years to come, and I seriously think we are, especially when you got Lego head in front of in charge of the budget, and you know, she hasn't got a clue what she's doing. She's unqualified, she lied on her CV, blah blah blah. She shouldn't be in the job. Plain and simple. But this is what we've got to put up with, and it's a shame. It really is a shame to see our great country, our great nation, going down the pan. And Nigel Farage just said it. You know, his party's growing in strength. It's getting the numbers are getting higher and higher. They surpassed Conservative, even though they reckon the numbers have been fudged. Hopefully he'll take her to court and he'll win. Yeah, they're getting higher and higher in the ratings, and I seriously think that if we held a general election tomorrow, they would get in, but they haven't got the people to fill the seats. I don't think they've got the people to fill the seats in cabinet. It's a shame, because if it did go off tomorrow, then I think they'd surely win. But we'll wait and see. So where am I off tonight? I'm off down to Basingstoke, just down to Waitrose, do a drop, and then I'm back, and then that's me. tonight we had a bit of a celebration because I did mention that my youngest daughter Sophie got engaged to a partner, and they sort of her partner's mother set up like a surprise celebration for them. So we all tipped up there waiting for them to come in, and then surprise, here we are. I was starving. I was straight into the kitchen and had half the food, and here I am now, back in the hot seat, ready to go. Right, I better hook up to my trailer and I better go. So drive safe, look after yourself, watch out for those lunatics because they are bloody everywhere. Like, subscribe, please drop me a comment on anything that I've covered. I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget the question, where would you like to emigrate to? Cheers guys, take care. Oh, and have a bloody happy new year. Please don't get too drunk, celebrate it as it's meant to be, see the new year in, have a fantastic time, have a few drinks, don't get too plastered, and then especially if you're at work in the morning or whatever, please take your time. If you are at work in the morning and you're driving, do not bloody drink. It's for losers. It really is. So please have a happy new year, and I hope that 2025 is as prosperous for you as it is for me and everybody else in the world. So cheers guys.